Alright guys, welcome back to this next video. Today we're going to continue working on the server, the Get a Life server. As stated in the last video, today we're going to continue working on some AK47 stuff. I've had a couple of requests to do some of his things, so this is one that we've been needing to do. So we're going to get after it. I did install some maps. I'm waiting on the server to restart now, so we can go in and kind of look at what we've got before we get going. I'm hoping it's the ones I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure the burger shot's the one that I want. I'm not 100% sure that the taco farmer is going to be the one that I want. We may have to move some stuff around. We'll just have to wait and see. We also have to turn some items off, as we don't want to get any copyright issues. So last time I used this script, it did still have Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, but I think no, it had McDonald's. It had I think it had Burger Shot, but it still had Taco Bell and some other things that it shouldn't have had. I don't know if he's since made changes to it. He looks like he's made some changes to some items. I haven't had a chance to look at it, so we're going to do that today. Again, we're still waiting on the server to boot. I did a cache clear, so it's taking it an extra minute or two, but that's okay. If you guys are just getting in or you haven't watched me before, if you have watched me before and you haven't done so, please go ahead and do all the things. Hit the subscribe button. Leave us a like on the video. Comments is always welcome. Constructive criticism is great. We just don't like derogatory statements. I like to help anybody out as much as I can. As always, I try to respond to every comment directly toward me. And if you guys need any help, I do, as the guys or whoever has messaged me already sees, I do try to help as much as possible. So if I see that you guys need something, or something's not right, or you're having issues, I will go ahead and respond to you, or I will direct you toward Discord from a message or something like that. If that's something, if it's going to require some more time, I'll say go to the Discord, go there. That way I can work with you more directly. We're trying to help as many people as we can. We're not out here trying to make money off of development. All I'm asking you guys to do for me to continue to make these videos, as many as possible. I want to make as many of them as I can. Just hit that subscribe button. The like and the comment is what drives the algorithm, people. Those are the things we need. Those three things will help grow the channel. You know, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and then share. I mean, just share it on any groups that you think someone might need some assistance. If you see somebody that needs help, that's asking for help with one of these scripts, share the channel with them. Share it in a group. Whatever you want to do, we're good for it. And I'm very, very happy and thankful for all the views we've gotten so far. I mean, we're less than a month on this channel, and we're still in, like, let me look at it now. I mean, we're not doing bad. We're at almost 2,200 views. That's not bad. The watch time hours are picking up a little bit. I know that if we can get to the 1,000 subscribers, that we can get what we need. That's our next goal. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers. You guys are killing it on views, and I'm very appreciative of you guys of hanging out, taking a look at the videos. And if you could just hit that like button, that subscribe button, and just help me get this channel to the next level. That way we can continue to help each other, because the more subscribers I have, the more I can work with these developers, the more likely they are to let me work on their programs, and I'll have access to more content for you guys. So that's all I'm asking. Like, comment, subscribe. But I've ranted on enough, guys. Let's get into it. Looks like the server has finished loading. So what I want to do is go ahead and drop in. Let's go see what's up. I better go ahead and kill the PC audio and get that out of the way, because we damn sure don't want a copyright strike. I'm just going to click off. And if you guys are streaming or something like that, you can turn your PC audio off, and then if you click off of FiveM, it will turn off the sound. I haven't even looked. I need to look for another song to go on there. Like I said, I've got another screen that I really want to use. I just haven't got a chance to swap it. It's the same video, I think. No, it's a different video. And it's got a different sound. Kind of like this one. This is my original loading screen. I've used this one over and over and over. I can go in and change parts of it. So if you guys don't have one, let me know. If you don't have this one and you want it, let me know. We can probably work something out to get you this one out to you. It's not hard to change out. You just have to go into the HTML file and edit it. It'll open up in any type of, it'll open up in Notepad or whatever, C++ or Visual Studio, and you can change my information that I have on there out for you. But it does pick up the scripts that you are loading at the time. So let's see here. All right, so let's just go to the last location. Like I said, I just want to verify that my map's loaded. I've got to do a live stream here in the next few days on recoding these damn cannabis stores, because they're not what they need to be. Okay, so I got this version of Burger Shot, which is fine. I think it's the one. Let's see, this is not the original one. So this is kind of like the Gabs version. I think Gabs made one that was turned this way. I can't remember. There's so many damn versions of these. This one has toilets down that way, so this must be a British version. Why else would they have toilets? Let's see, what was over there? I don't remember this building very well. And I set them up and don't mess with them, so I usually tend to forget what's in what. So this one gives you a little workstation. Kind of set up a little bit, and then probably an office in the back, I'd say. So you got a cooler. It's not just a fire exit on this side. So doesn't look like is there not an office type situation in this one? Guess not. Let's see what's in the potty rooms. So yeah, it's just bathrooms on this side. So yeah. So no office situation going on with this one. But again, you get, so you've got your little stations. I don't know where we will put the boss menu on this one. Probably, I mean, if I had to say for sure, probably at like one of these stations here. That's the only thing I could think. And we could put it like right here, which would be a good one, I guess. But I mean, that kind of has a computer type situation, because I mean, in most restaurants, if you worked in a restaurant, that's the case you have, is that you work from there. But we'll just have to wait and see, because in this one, people just order for the menu, so it's not like you're having to really deal with them. So it's just arrows. So we'll have to figure that out as we go. And then we can set other ordering platforms out here on these touch screens. Now, if everything worked the way I wanted it to, there should be, let me think, where's the hell is it at? There should be a taco shack. Let's see. Guys are probably like, no, it's over there, to the left, to the left. I'm thinking, is it right here, guys? Am I wrong? Let's just go look. Is that where the garage is at? So this is the garage. And I do have this garage if anybody's looking for it too. I think it's, let's see. It's here nearby though. Let's just fly. Let's see, I know it's not over there. So it's down this way. I know that there is there's one here. Let's see, plucker should be right here. There it is. It's there. It's the one I was hoping for. It's nothing special, guys. This one's really nothing at all, but it works because you got a place to get your food going. got a little spot back here. You got some doors that work. This door goes out too. Yeah, and then you get a little office situation, I believe. Oh, potty. Damn. What a waste of space. Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. It is what it needs to be. We can put some stuff here too, so that'd be a good place to put the one of the menus. That freaking stool needs to go. May have to edit that shit. But yeah. So this is the taco shack. I'll have to reset all this. I know for a damn fact it doesn't load down here. Alright, so that is it for that. My gun's broken. I can't shoot him. Anyway, so that's what we got. So we're going to F8 out of here, my friends. Oh, not cut. Quit. All right, we're going to F8 out of there. And let's jump back up on here. As you can see, server's loaded up. All right, and what we're going to do is go ahead and go right here. Jump a little further in. That'll work right there. And right click in here. We're going to go to downloads. And that's the AK47 QB Business Pack. This is the one I used the last time. He does have individual ones, but that's more resources you have to run. So, I mean, in my opinion, you can turn off what you don't want to use. At least that's what I did in prior iterations. So, let's see what we got here. Turn back on PC audio for you guys. Let's see. I want to show you. Is it this? I think it's in here. Let's see what's on this one. Manage stock work. Okay. This is just the markers. Let's see. Shops. Here we go. Maybe that's the one. Okay, here you go. So you got taco, pop chicken, pizza crust, pearls, McDoodles, McDuties, McDuties, asphalt, which is, it used to be, I guess that was the, maybe is that the jewelry store? Yeah. So this is the jewelry store. I don't know why they changed the name on that. I guess, I mean, it might have a copyright thing on it. Donut Spot, Craft Bar, Cluckin' Bites, Cluckin' Bell, Chicken Wings, Burger Shot, and Al Dente. What you got to do if you don't want to use these is you have to take them out. So, I don't have enough. I don't want to put in this many at the moment. So, I'm going to put in Burger Shot and Taco. That's it. The rest of this stuff you can take out. So, what I normally do is just take them out because you can always re-download this. So I'll just, but what I want to do, because I haven't done it in a while, I don't know what this guy's made changes to. So what I'm going to do right here is put AK47 on this folder. So I don't delete nothing that I might need later. I don't want to have to download crap again. So what I'll do is slide this over here. Until I test it, I'm going to take this one out. And come on, Al Dente. So this one, let's do control. Cluckin' Bell, Cluckin' Bites, Craft Bar, Dunkin's Donuts, all this shit all the way down here. And we're just going to drag it over here. Because that's how many? It's 11, 11 in that basket that I just pulled out. So, I mean, that's 13 restaurants. You don't need 13 restaurants, people. Pick the ones you like. Well, 12 restaurants and a jewelry store. I guess this is a donut shop, but I mean, you get my point. You don't need that many. You can if you want. More power to you. If you got the people for it, have at it. But if you don't, it's going to make for a pain in the ass. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put this right up here for now. Now I've got the 2 in that I need. Now what I got to do, back up out of here, this over, install first. Now this is going to be a big bunch of shit, I'm just going to tell you. So just so you know, there's 390 items in there just of pictures. Inventory. I don't know how much I've already installed. These might be included in the pictures that I already have. Probably, I would say it's going to overlap a little bit. So we're going to do Control A. Come on, bitch. Control A. There you go. Normally I copy and paste, but I'm not really worried about with this one. I want to see how many. There it is. 210 of them. Let's just replace them. I don't know if he's put in new version that I might like. So, you never know. Okay, now, go back. I'm going to go back here as well. This one we need to back up twice. 3 times. So now we got to go to QBCore. Shared. Right, we're going to open up these items first. Items. Bam. Holy shit. How many lines is this? What the hell? Jesus. 434 items. So 434 lines. So with all those gaps in there, you're talking like at least 420 items. Jesus Christ. Control A. Copy. Items. Now we gotta figure out where we're gonna put all this shit at. I mean, it's a lot of crap, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there is food items in here too. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put it near the bottom. It's gonna be one of those things. If it's something you're not gonna mess with a lot, you don't need to friggin' have it at the top. So let's just drop it in here. We're gonna put AK47 business pack. Just drop that in. I knew it was gonna fuck up my entire run. All that crap is sitting to the left, and I'm damn sure not gonna go through all the trouble of 400 lines trying to make it all line up right so my anxiety doesn't screw with me. That's why it's at the bottom. So we'll just close that so I don't panic. And these are the jobs. So let's see what they put in the job thing here. We don't need all these. But if you want to go ahead and put them in, you can. It's not going to hurt anything. So, I mean, you could literally just Control A. Copy. Just go right into jobs. And if it was me, I put it at the bottom. Here we go. Go to the pink one. Hit enter. Paste it in. It's going to jack up your entire friggin' flow. But that's alright. We're not going to worry about that shit. Because you know what? It doesn't really affect anything. If it's all not lined up pretty, it's not affecting anything. It will just mess with your OCD if you have it. Me, I just don't have time to deal with it at the moment, and I just don't want to deal with it. The only other thing we have to do is it doesn't have the boss menu quotes because everybody uses a different MLO, so there's no set spot. So see, it says boss menu. There's no set MLO for it. So people move it around so much they probably just quit kind of forcing it. Config is useless now, the way he's got it set up. We've done all the installs. There's no database for this because there's nothing really saved, I don't guess. It's set up so if you put anything in there, it's going to go to inventories, I would say. So we're not even going to worry about that part. If we throw an error, I do have the database for stashes if you guys ever need them. So we're going to go to script, jobs, AK. I'm just going to put that right in there. And that's how simple it is to install his stuff. Not that hard. The problem's going to be is in the development side. Now, Burger Shot's probably going to land where I need it to. Taco's probably going to land somewhere else. Let's see how it works out. I almost guarantee it's going to land in the wrong spot. So let's open up. My server restarted today and I didn't even realize it. Must have been installs for Windows. Gotta love Windows updates, people. Let me turn that shit off, to be honest. Alright, so let's go to Live Console. Let it flash itself. It's like, what the hell? Oh, uptime. And it's free. Okay, that's all. I've got to do my whitelist. That's going to be another video, you guys, we're going to be doing pretty soon. So, it's going to be a weird video because I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And then I got to go back and redo it because I don't want you guys to, you know, I don't want to put my keys out there for my stuff. But I'll show you guys how to do it on a video. And then I have to go back and redo it right after. Because it shows those numbers. I think it even shows it on here. Let me look. You type in, I don't know if it shows X's or not. I can't remember. I do so much crap on these, I forget stuff. Like, I forget the way it looks. Whitelist, Discord. Oh, no, it X's it out, I believe. So, probably what I might be able to get by with is just, I'll show you guys how to do it, and then I'll have to reset my token. And, or I might show you how to get to the token, and then I'll just go off screen while I put it in, just so I don't have to redo it maybe. But this is where you go to input everything. They just changed, they just added that part. I don't know what that's a part. Oh, it shows how you can change, you can edit this stuff. I'm not changing any of that shit. I like the basic stuff, people. So what we're going to do is this up here. We'll have a token. Your guild is your server ID, so you'll get your server ID from Discord. And this is the channel. This is like the announcements channel. That's all that is. And then you'll save those settings. Then you'll go to admin. Wait a minute. It used to be that. That's this one. Whitelist. This one you'll go to and you'll do this one. So Discord server roles. And then what you'll do is you'll put your rejection thing in here. And then you'll get the number for the role. Put it in here. These two is what sets it to the whitelist. And then this one, you get your token from the bot. You have to add the bot, and there's instructions right here too. I always follow the instructions because you know what? 9 times out of 10, it's a pain in the ass to do. Alright, so it looks like it's back online. They are. It doesn't matter how many times I do it. It takes me like 3 times to get the freaking bot to go in right. I don't know why. It's just a pain in my ass. I've never been able to say, okay, it's great. I got it the first time. Never been able to do it. I always end up fighting with it. Don't know why. Never claiming to be the expert of the bots. I hate doing bots. I think at the same time, we'll just go ahead and I'll show you guys how to do a bot, a whitelist, and to set up a ticket system for your Discord. So maybe we'll do all that at one time. Maybe go into roles. Show you guys how to do roles. Maybe I'll just do a whole Discord thing. It's enough for me to get a freaking copyright strike right there. It's enough for my copyright strike right there. I think like 15 to 30 seconds is enough to get you screwed. But guys, if you haven't already done so, please smash the like button. Leave us a comment down below. Leave us a comment on all the videos. Like all the videos. Please do that. Go ahead and subscribe if you are hanging out with us on more than one occasion. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smash the bell so you know every time I drop a video now that I'm going live. You know, we're always looking for more engagement in those. which is what that like and comment does show to YouTube as well. Shows them that you guys are engaging with our content, pushes us out in the algorithm. So please go ahead and hit all those buttons for us, and it would be greatly appreciated. That's all we're asking for. So that way, it allows me to get closer to more content. The more subscribers I have, the more content I'm able to make, because I'll have access to more stuff. Okay, so what the hell? Where is the damn burger shot? Anybody see a B? There's cookies. There's the weed store. Let's see here, boys and girls. Let's see, barbershop. Don't see shit. What the hell? Okay. Restart. Okay. Maybe you have to turn them on. Maybe it's something new we added. Let's see. If I didn't need to drag them all out, maybe I can just turn them on and off. Let's take a look. So let's look at Burger Shot. Shot. Must automatically set it. Automatically sets the boss menu now. So that's cool. I see where you set everything. It's down here. These are just menu items. Storage. Okay. Well, that makes no sense. Let's see what he's changed. Is there anything here that maybe he's changed? Let's see. Can carry, management, boss marker, default, stock. Okay. Don't see anything. Nothing special there. All right, let's see. When I restarted it, we got no errors whatsoever. So let's see if it maybe does something that time. Maybe there's no menu. But it should be. Should be right here. Oh, it's here. It's just not showing. Huh. That's weird. So the burger shot's here. It's just not showing the blip. Why is it not showing a blip? Let's look at shops again. Shot. Does it have a way to turn the blip off or something that I didn't notice? Let's see. Blip enabled false. There it is. True. That's stupid. Save. Okay. That's fine. And guys, this is going to be a really short video. I'm going to go over how you guys change some stuff around, but there's going to have to be a long. It's going to have to be a long video to do what I need to do with these to make them player friendly to own the businesses, because I have to reset all these freaking codes. Like Taco is going to be the one that does a lot of it. So like, depending on where it's at, I don't know if it's in the right place or not. Like the crafting, all these codes, these vectors have got to be reset. Every one of them, and you can see how many they are. All these, all the way down, anything that says vector has got to be changed. You have to move it to where your new location is. So all these vectors, that's a menu now. But like you've got, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43. Like a lot. I'm not counting a lot, but like closer, upwards of 50 of these vectors have got to be changed. So that would be a really long video, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out of changing them. But I'd have to put them on two screens again and just go from one to the other, grabbing these vectors. But what you have to do, let me get it up and running, right? So that's saved. You just have to go where you want those items to be and pull the vector. Start. Because this is going to be the basic install, showing you guys what's in there and how to move it. So you see, what you have to do is when you go down those items, you got to figure out where it's at and where you want it to be, what works inside of the map you're currently using. So now we got to be above our head. Okay, so like you have to figure out where all this stuff is going to be. Like there's going to be things in here that's not in the right spot, right? So like here's a sale menu right here. See, that's a shop. So all three of those should be out there. So there's a lot of work that's going to go into this. So let me do this. Set job 1 burger shot 4. Yeah, okay, I've reached my limit. But it's going to let me have the job temporarily. It just won't stay. So this is your manage one, where it shows where you put stuff in when you set your prices and things. Okay, and there's going to be like days aren't too bad. I mean, it could be you can move that a little bit. That's your process menu. There's going to be other ones in here. Here's another one. This is so you buy stuff for the store, like orange juice and stuff out of that one. So you just have to figure out what everything is. I don't know if there's anything way back here or not. I don't know where they're showing up at. Good thing is they're only going to show up for employees. So if you're not an employee, you're not going to see this stuff. But that's basically what you change. Because once you go into the process menu, here, you hit E. When you go to make one of these, it's going to give you options of where to go do it at. So like if you hit make this, there's going to be other stuff that pops up, which I can't see because they're not in the right place. It's hard to say where they're showing up at, to be honest. It's probably in the, see, there it is. See that? E. You're working. See? And there's that. There's going to be another one. Right there. There's usually, unless it's a drink, there's 2 for every one. It's a long process. So you made a chicken sandwich. Put it up here. Now you can put it in the stock. Eat it. See if it does what it's supposed to do. I need to code in the mechanics of it. Damn, that's taking forever. I need to adjust if I can the time on that too when I go to develop this out. So I mean something you guys, if you want to wait for me to do it, I may do it on the next live stream. Because this would be annoying. Oh yeah, so it is working. You are getting the food out of it. So that's always a good thing. So let's see where the tacos showed up at. Where's the T? Tacos showed up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right here. It showed up. In the right spot. Holy shit. That's awesome. So there's a taco menu there. Of course, I think there should be one on the outside, but I guess it messes with the heads. So there's your shop menu. Okay, so now we're going to do teas. I got to get rid of some jobs. Let's see. I don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one anymore. I can always give it back. T/set job. But this time we're going to do taco. HCO. Now I'm the owner of the taco. So this one's actually not in bad, not set up too bad. So you got buy your stock here. Doesn't look like there's any stock items in it anymore. I can probably add stuff to it. There's your process to make your tacos. Should be a menu out here somewhere. Yeah, there's your stock menu. So that's how you put stuff in and out of the shop. That's pretty much it for that one. I mean, it's not that difficult. This is the boss menu. There's all that stuff. Now there will be one for Burger Shot. It's probably in the wall or in the bathroom or something. It was all out of whack. So again, let me jump over here. I want to show you guys one more time. So what you got to do, is once you figure out where you want your stuff to be. So you got to figure out, okay, here's where the menu is going to be. Okay, then you need a place to make this food. So this is the Burger Shot. So you're going to need like a grill and a prep station. Mine did have that. So you're going to pick 2 places to go to. Okay, what you can do is you can reuse that same place over and over and over again. So if you look at these, they're all the same. So what I would do if it was me is I just copy this whole set, the steps. Copy that, paste, all the way down, all the freaking way down. You can do it all, and what you can actually do is you can copy this onto another page up here, okay? And then what you do is you correct it on that page, right? And then what you do is you select this whole thing, right? From steps to the end of the bracket, okay? And then what you do is you can do change all occurrences. And when you do copy and paste into that sucker, it's going to flip it. And if you don't even want to do it that much, you can see all these are negative 1198 all the way down, right? All these numbers are the same. Negative 1198 is all the same. See it? All the way down. All the damn way down. It's the same thing all the way to the bottom, people. Okay? Let's see. I bet it's in a few more places. That's the menu. So what you can do instead of, if you don't want to do the whole steps thing, you can actually select negative 1198, okay, and swap it out all at one time. So you can just grab this and just swap that whole thing out. You can just do change all occurrences and just change one, and it's going to flip all. But that's how you do it. You just go find out where you want it to be, and you're going to need, for some of these you're going to need 3. So like these are combos. Combos have 3 most of the time. Burger, drink, fries. This one's breakfast, so it's just that. But if anything that's got fries and a drink is going to have 3 steps. Combos. That one doesn't. I wonder why. Kids, that's why. Just, that's how you do it. So, but that's how you set everything. Start up here at the top with the boss action and work your way to the bottom. And it'll probably take a good half an hour to do it all. But that's how you reset these. That's pretty much it on that. And again, that's setting up the taco, the Burger Shot. That's any of them. That's every restaurant you need is in this one pack. So it's a one-shot deal. I can throw in a McDonald's if I wanted to, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. But you can. You can put them other places. You can find what's the other one? In-N-Out. They got a knockoff In-N-Out burger. I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. You can throw it in there because that's what the McDonald's was at. There's a McDonald's at the top of the city. So there is a map. So there's a coffee shop at Legion right here. you guys are looking for that, let me know. I can get that one if I can help you get that one cheap. Know where it's at. There is the coffee shop that goes here, and there is a McDonald's. That's where is it at, guys? It's McDonald's is it here? I think no, it's over here, right there. There's a McDonald's that goes there. There's a if you don't care about copyright strikes, there's a Domino's that goes here. Um, there's another burger shop somewhere. There's ones up in the other towns too, but there's lots of stuff you can do. So there's a couple of pizza joints. There's one that goes on this side street right here. I've got one. It's a mafia version, but it does have the restaurant. There's also one that goes over here. So there's plenty of places to put that stuff. But if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Leave a like. Go ahead if you haven't done so. Hit the subscribe button. Those three things are what's going to help me continue to make more videos. I can't get in with these developers if I don't have the subscribers, guys. So I need more subscribers to help me be able to get more access to more scripts and things to test out and to make content for it and make these videos so you guys know how to install them and how to work them. So go ahead and do those things for me, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. One thing, the like and the comment's going to get me in the algorithm, so more people's going to see the stream and the videos. The subscribe is going to get me more developers to work with me. So that's the goal. Grow the channel, guys. We're trying to just grow the channel. If you haven't already done so, do all those things for me. I'm going to end this one right here. You guys, again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the description below. And, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, get with me in all those ways, Discords and all. And I'll see you in the next video.